You wake up in the morning, scratch your back, and stretch. Then, you make a cup of coffee and sit down to read the news. The first story grabs your attention with a picture of people doing something that makes your blood boil. You grit your teeth, mutter a few words under your breath, and then share the link on social media with some carefully chosen commentary. You decide to go shopping. As you walk past a nearby store, you see a group of teenagers. They're loud, rude, and annoying. Some of them are covered in tattoos and piercings. The band logos and graphics on their clothes irritate you. They give you a mocking look as you walk by. It's enough to raise your blood pressure. You pull out your phone and quickly tweet about how much you dislike the younger generation. I could go on, but what I want to address here is our attitude as Christians toward the lost people we encounter every day. This is important to me because I used to be one of those people, and not a single Christian ever attempted to tell me about the gospel of Christ. I often wonder why. I grew up near Houston, Texas, deep in the southern United States, a region often referred to as the Bible Belt due to its many churches and large Christian population. Surely, I must have come across a few Christians before I found faith myself. But if I did, why didn't anyone share Jesus with me? In high school, I met an older man who was handing out Gideon Pocket New Testaments to students. He gave me one, but he didn't say anything more. I am grateful that he at least cared enough to give us the book. And a few years later, God used that New Testament to bring me to Christ. Perhaps the Christians who encountered me in my youth would have reacted in the same way that we often react to the lost people today. We see the news and are shocked to see young people without Christ and without hope doing sinful things. If you had met me then, you might have hated my attitude, my language, my clothes, everything about me. I was trying to hurt others because I hated myself and other people. When I see young people running away from God and doing the worst things they know, I see a younger version of myself. I see lost souls in desperate need of Christ. As Christians, one of our main duties is to share the good news with the lost who desperately need to hear it. To do this, our attitude must be aligned with Christ's. Instead of hating the lost for doing what any biblically knowledgeable Christian knows that a fallen sinner will do sin, we should pray for them. Show them the mercy and love of Christ. Tell them that life is not meaningless. Tell them that in Christ, there is light at the end of the tunnel, an eternal light. Let's not assume that a lost person is lost forever. In short, if you see a younger version of me on the news, on social media, or at the store, care enough about my eternal fate to at least pray for that younger version of me. If you get the chance, tell me about Jesus. The younger me might laugh in your face, but at least when I'm older, I won't wonder why no Christian ever told me about Jesus when I was young.